Hello my lovely Libra, welcome to your November 2020 love reading. I've been running a bit late this month, but here we are nevertheless. So we're going to have a look at what's happening in your love life for the rest of November. Libra, I wanted to tell you, you may have already noticed, but the middle of last week, we actually hit 2,000 subscribers. How crazy is that, honestly? Seriously, I started this as a little project, something nice to do, and before I know it, we have 2,000 subscribers. So thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, etc, etc. It's so lovely to hear from you. So if you haven't already subscribed, then please join our little flock. Honestly, we're growing by the moment. It's crazy. But thank you so much for your support. It just really helps the channel. If you haven't subscribed to anything on YouTube before, please know it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't tie you into anything. So yeah, by all means, join us. We'd love to have you along. Right, Libra, let's see what's happening for you in your love situation over the rest of the month of November. Ooh, we have already building blocks. Spirit, can we have 4 cards, please, for Libra, for their love life? Ooh, okay, thank you. We have chaos and conflict. We have Treasure Island. What else, please? And we have round and round and round. Well, it only says round and round, but I like to embellish a bit. Okay. So, Libra, let's make a start with these 4. So, during the month of November, it feels like you're putting down some really good foundations here. You know, you're creating some stability in relationships, or if you're not in a relationship, you're actually laying the foundation. Maybe you're just taking good care of yourself. Maybe you're, you know, focusing on new places that you can visit once we're able to. You know, it's all about putting down foundations during this month, and it does feel like you're making progress. You know, sometimes when I see this card, it has a feeling of struggle about it, but not for you, Libra. It actually feels progressive. It feels like you're doing really well. The wall here is getting quite high, so but I don't mean that in the sense that you're creating a barrier. I really feel that you're making some progress, whether you feel it or not, Libra. I really do feel it is. You are, I mean, it is. There may be some sort of situation around you during the month of November that causes you to be a bit confused. We have the card of chaos and conflict, but it feels more like something isn't as straightforward as you felt it was going to be. So, you know, some of you may have had some sort of resistance coming your way, whether that be from sort of family, friends, or whether this is directly to do with your partner. Only you will know what resonates. But it kind of feels like you're having to sort of chip away at a situation. If you see this animal here, and I call it an animal because my initial instinct is to say zebra, but actually we know it's a zebra underneath, but it's disguising itself as a giraffe, okay? So we've got bits here where the shell is being chipped away so that we can see the zebra underneath, and it kind of feels like you're building a relationship with someone, or you're preparing to build a relationship with someone, but there's someone that you're trying to get to know better, because it feels like you're beginning to see the real person underneath the shell, you know? I'll get more feeling about this person when we do the clarifiers, but it just kind of feels like they're almost hiding their true identity, and not for any malicious or devious reason, but I feel that they're sort of scared of getting hurt, so they've built themselves this temporary shell around them. But it feels like something that you've seen through, Libra, and this is why, you know, as I say, you are by chipping away at their sort of outer shell, you're actually managing to build a foundation here, because It's part of the process of getting to know each other, part of the process of building a relationship. And they're beginning to feel more confident with you because, you know, they're allowing you to see little bits of their personality that perhaps they weren't comfortable showing before. If you're new to this particular person or you're waiting for this person to come in, it may be that you've got someone around you that is interested in you, but they're not showing you their true selves because they're afraid of being rejected or afraid of being hurt. So, you know, just take your time if you're in that situation, Libra, to just sort of try and see the real person beyond the persona that they're presenting to you. There's a part of you that feels like this person who is around you, whether it's a new person or whether it's a person you're in a relationship with already, it feels like they're the person you're dreaming of. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. It kind of feels like, you know, you're feeling really good during the month of November and you feel like this person, you can still hear the stars and the hearts. It feels like they're making you feel magical inside. And I know you can't make somebody feel something. Yeah, I shouldn't have used those words. But it kind of feels like when you're around this person, they make you feel really good. And the fact that this turtle is sort of swimming through the ocean and taking this treasure chest with them sort of makes you, it sort of makes me feel like, you know, because you're in a relationship with this person, or every time you think about this person, it makes you feel good, you know? And so wherever you go, even if the sea becomes turbulent, you'll still be carrying this like in a treasure chest, this sort of warmth in your heart regarding this particular person. So, as I say, if you aren't in a relationship at the moment, Libra, but you have your eye on somebody, but they're not presenting a very good image at the moment, it may be worth chipping away at that person in as much, I don't mean literally, but in as much as taking the time to see through sort of the image that they're giving you. Because the person inside could well be the person that makes you feel really good, you know? Yeah. Really, really good. This is a kind of interesting card, and I'm looking forward to the clarifiers here because we have round and round, and it kind of feels like a cycle is coming to an end. So if you've been single for a long time, Libra, it kind of feels like the introduction of this person has been brought into your life to end a cycle, because it does feel like you've been going round and round and round and round. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to explore that more because that definitely feels, because it's here. If it was over here, I'd be feeling that it was more about, you know, patterns repeating themselves. My English is terrible today. Sorry. But anyway, but because it's over here, it feels like the completion of a cycle. And that could well be the case. It could well be that, you know, you've had to get to know this person. Maybe this person hasn't been easy. If it's someone who has been around you a while, they may not have been easy to deal with because they're wearing this outer shell. But because you're beginning to break through this shell, you're beginning to feel really good about this, and you're feeling good inside whenever you think about this person, it feels like the end of a cycle. You know, a cycle of, you know, a pattern that was going on before where they weren't letting you in to get to know them. Do excuse me, Libra, sorry. There's something irritating my throat at the moment. Right, let's get started. Spirit, please can you help clear my throat for a start off? Please, can you clear my throat, Spirit? Thank you. Can we actually do... Thank you. Please, can we actually do 2 cards down at a time, please? Can we have a look at building blocks, please? Can we have a look at building blocks for Libra? They've given us the 2 cards together. That's nice. Oh, look, we have the woman holding a heart, Libra. And we have, ooh, Archangel Metatron, yeah. You see, I feel that whoever this person is that's around you, as I say, whether it's someone that's been around you a long time or whether it's somebody new, it doesn't really matter. Because I think, you know, you're already feeling a real connection with this person. Archangel Metatron is here to help you enhance your intuition during the month of November. So they're saying if you've got loving feelings towards someone, but you're questioning it because maybe they're being very guarded, then use your intuition here. Use your intuition to see through that shell, Libra, because this person is worth pursuing. It's just that they're shielding themselves from being hurt at the moment. So can you tell us more, please, Spirit, about the chaos and conflict? Can you tell us more about the chaos and conflict in this person for Libra? Okay, we have a man holding a coin. That's interesting. Do we want this one too? Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, we have the Angel of Balance. Do you know, the angel cards are coming out thick and fast in these love readings. The angels are very, very active around us at the moment. I think there's been a major shift in the world because of all the madness we've had this year. I think it's all been for a reason. And I'm not going to get all into that, but we have a huge angelic presence at the moment showing up in these readings. So here you have the Angel of Balance, but we have this man holding a coin. So it could be that the person around you is being very guarded. Maybe they're not, you know, in a very good financial position, or maybe they're feeling insecure about, you know, whether or not they're good enough for you, whether or not they're worthy. It may just be that they're very, very work focused. It may be that they've shut themselves down to a relationship because they're concentrating on their work, and they may find it easier to concentrate on their work because they don't get hurt by doing that, you know? So if they're feeling they've got this protective shell around them, part of building that shell may have been to absorb, you know, throw themselves into making money, you know, giving themselves financial stability. Some of them, Spirit have just said, they've just said the word divorce. So some of them may have been through a difficult breakup or a divorce whereby they've had to really build their own financial stability again because of the impact of a divorce or a separation. Thank you, Spirit. Anyway, so the Angel of Balance is here and is very active in this reading because, you know, I can feel her energy here. You know, I can feel it within because they're helping this person around you, whether it's male or female, it's not gender specific, but we're helping this person to actually get some balance back into their life. And that is why they've brought you into this person's life also. So not only are you going to benefit from this relationship because it's worth pursuing, but the Angel of Balance is here to bring more balance into their life and into your life. So that's pretty exciting, actually, Libra. Why do we have Treasure Island here then, please? What can you tell us about Treasure Island, Spirit? Okay, so we have some action here. I can't believe it. We have another Archangel. Wow. Do you know, this happened in a reading I did last night. We had 4 Archangels across the bottom. Here we have 2 Archangels and the Angel of Balance in the middle. It's almost like she's balancing out the angelic presence as well. But yes, I mean, I think things are going to be moving on. You know, we have the Treasure Island card. There is a movement in this card because we have the turtle swimming forwards. So you are going to be making progress in this relationship. There is going to be action, forward moving action. They've just shown me in my head a picture of the Chariot card in tarot. The Chariot card is all about movement forward, action going forwards. And they're saying, look, your wishes and desires are going to be supported by Archangel Ariel. That's what she's here for, looking after your sacral chakra. So Yeah, this seems sacral chakra is not only about wishes and desires, but also about sexuality and sexual desire, basically. But she is here to, well, this is, I can't get over the fact there's three angels here, but she's here while this action takes place to help you move forward and have your desires fulfilled, so that she is encouraging you to go forward in this relationship. Obviously, Libra, and I always say this, if there's a relationship here that is causing you red flags, if this person is so guarded that you're at the receiving end of behavior that isn't good for your soul and your spirit, then obviously you need to make the right choice to step away. Spirit are not putting this person in your path for you to rescue them in any way, shape or form. This is why they've brought in the angel of balance, to balance it out, to make it right for both of you. But they're saying that, I'm surprised we haven't yet had a timing card, because I think this may take a little bit of time, but I think you're gradually getting to know this person, and this person is gradually letting you, which is why the building blocks card is here. So why do we have round and round? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Look at it. This is extraordinary. We have Archangel Chamuel now. Archangel Chamuel is here looking after your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is like your emotional nerve center. And, he's there to make sure that you feel emotionally sort of in balance, basically. And so as we talk about ending cycles, he's enabling you to feel emotionally more secure about the decisions you're making and about this movement forward. So he's settling your emotions. That is our fourth archangel. No, our third archangel, but we also have the angel of balance. So what else do we have with Archangel Chamuel, please, for the card round and round, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, look at this. The Temple Path, what a beautiful card. I love this card because the Temple Path shows that, and this is probably why you've got so many angels on in the spread, Libra, because this relationship is a good one for you. It is the path that you're meant to be on. As I said to you earlier, if there are major red flags or you're not being treated well, then you need to back away. But the indications here are that this is a relationship worth pursuing for you, Libra, because it's the right one for you. The Temple Path is all about a wish. It is about a wish fulfillment, but it's more about you being on the path that you're supposed to be on. Okay? So, the cycle is coming to an end. The cycle of difficulties, if you've had difficulties in previous relationships, this is something that is, I get the feeling it's being taken fairly slowly because this person is allowing you very slowly to get to know them. But there is forward movement here. Definitely forward movement in both these cards, and it's going to end a negative cycle. So, as I say, your emotions are going to be looked after, and it is the right path for you. Yeah, wishes and desires, Temple Path, Archangel Chamuel. I mean, that is incredibly powerful, Libra. Okay, so let me just have a drink of water, and then we're going to do some tarot, linking tarot, to see what the action steps are. So, let's move them down a little bit, just to space them out, okay? Right, so we have Spirit. Please can you give us some more information regarding building blocks and the woman holding a heart? Please can you give us some more? Thank you. Okay, yeah, what did I say? I said that this might take a little while because this person is gradually opening up and you're gradually getting to see the real them. But, at the moment, they're being a bit guarded. They're keeping themselves locked up even though they have the key, and they're taking their time. And this is all about them building their confidence and building their trust. It's about trust here. It doesn't mean that you're not one to be trusted, Libra, of course not. It actually means that this person is building their self-confidence and trusting you enough to let you into them, to get to know them properly. So why do we have woman holding a heart and Archangel Metatron, please? Yeah, this is all about, I always say this is always about self-reflection, but more than that, it's about looking within, really doing some soul searching here, because Archangel Metatron is here, as I said earlier, to encourage you to use your intuition more, Libra. You know, don't take things at face value. So they're saying you may really have to look within and do a bit of soul searching here to say, look, you know, this situation, is it worth pursuing? Isn't it worth pursuing? We have the temple path over here, which tells you that it would be a good path for you, but you all have free will, Libra. It has to be your decision because you know the person you're dealing with. But they're saying to you, take some time to actually look at the inner detail. Look who this person really is, because, you know, there may be a bit of illusion going on around this person because they're hiding themselves, okay? So why do we have chaos? Spirit, can we just, thank you. Why do we have chaos and conflict and the man holding a coin, please? It wasn't that one, it was that one. Yeah, look, this man has the urge to run away, and he's not running away from you. He's running away from himself. I'm only calling him a man because is a man holding a coin. What's interesting with this deck, although I said earlier it's not gender specific, it doesn't have to be gender specific, but I'm picking up a strong male type energy. In this deck, we have a man holding a coin and a woman holding a coin. And obviously here we have the man presented. So it's a male energy that I'm picking up, but it could be a female with strong male energy. But basically, they're running away from themselves, like I said earlier, because they're guarding their own heart. So, you know, their initial reaction may be to sort of run away from you and not be a part of your life, but it's only out of fear. That's what the chaos and conflict is about. So why do we have the Angel of Balance coming into this scenario, please? I do apologise about my throat. Yeah, look, the Angel of Balance is here to bring this person the happiness that they deserve. Okay, so they're enabling this person to open up to you, Libra, to allow you in to get to know them more, because that is how they will find their happiness, and that is how they will be able to bring happiness to you, because this person comes across with very loving energy. You know, when I handle that card and when I look at it, it feels like a real loving energy. They just seem to have, you know, gone within and protected their heart so much that, you know, they're coming across as guarded and wanting to run. But in actual fact, they know they have a lot of love to give, but they're very choosy who they give it to. But you are getting through to them, Libra. You're opening, you know, their heart a little bit. And they're going to feel a bit scared at times, but you're getting there. You're getting there. So why do we have Treasure Island and action, please, Spirit? Why do we have Treasure Island and action? Yeah, look at this. This is the beginning of something really loving. This is the beginning of real loving energy. It's no surprise, is it, that we've got all these hearts? And like I said, it's almost like you're carrying this feeling of goodness, this feeling of nurturing, this feeling of love within you, Libra. You know, this person is helping you to feel that during the month of November, or at least this is what it can lead to. You know, this relationship is developing. It will develop in its own time, as we've seen. But, you know, you are moving closer to the beginning of a loving relationship here, whether you know that person already or whether they're about to come into your life in November. Do let me know, by the way, if that person has already put in an appearance, because obviously we're partway through November already, Libra. So do let me know if you have someone around you think may be this person. Yeah, look at this, action. We have the action card and we have, you know, wishes and desires here. And they're saying, you know, this, It's funny really, because they're saying that you may be tempted to actually rush into this situation, you know, but we've seen this person over here who's been taking their time. They equally might suddenly decide, actually, oh, this person's getting to know me, and I'm going to step forward right now, and I'm going to be available right now. There feels like a sense of urgency about the Knight of Swords. Is a speedy knight, you know, he's going through, you know, knocking all obstacles out of his way. I think this person's going to become a lot more confident and a lot clearer about what they want, and they're going to forge their way forward at high speed once they make that decision. So you may find that, again, fulfilling wishes and desires with Archangel Ariel here, because once this loving energy is developing between you, I think this person will show you what they really want in terms of, you know, a loving relationship with you. Yeah, and they'll want to sort of come forward at speed, because once they realise that they feel a bit more secure in the relationship with you, they're going to want to move things forward quite quickly. And so will you, Libra. I think this is a double-edged sword, funnily enough, even though it's a sword card. Yeah, I think you're both going to want to move it forward quite quickly. So why do we have Round and Round and Archangel Chamuel, please? Thank you. Yeah, because you're going to have the clarity. So there's no reason for cycles, negative cycles, to keep going round and round, Libra, because you're going to have the clarity. It's the beginning of a clear, you know, a clear new start. So, you know, you're through with all the negative stuff in the past. You know, you're deciding to stick with, you know, this relationship because it feels good to you. You're emotionally feeling a lot more stable because you've got the beginning of this loving relationship and this lovely feeling that you're taking with you. You know, when you first meet someone, or when you're in a relationship you're totally happy with, you sort of have this inner glow with you wherever you go, don't you? It doesn't matter whether you're actually physically with your partner at that moment. You just carry this like inner flame, don't you, that's sort of glowing. And that's how that card feels. And certainly your emotions are a lot more settled because Archangel Chamuel is working with you, giving you that protection, healing your solar plexus. And we have healing in the sacral chakra, and we have your intuition opening up. So, you know, a powerful month for you and a beautiful month for you, Libra. Let's see why we have the Temple Path and Archangel Chamuel, because that is a heady mix, honestly. Or a hearty mix, I should. That's why we have it. The Lovers. Look at this person who's destined. That is the perfect card to come out with the Temple Path and Archangel Chamuel. This is about inner healing for your emotions. This is about you being on the right path with the right relationship, you know, a balance of equals, somebody who is a really good partner to you, someone you've got that joint love. The loving feeling is the same from you and to you. You know, it's a good balance. This is why the Angel of Balance has been very busy here on your behalf. Wow, Libra. How beautiful is that? If I could frame that, I would. Seriously, that is beautiful. So they're telling you that this relationship is a good relationship for you. Amazing. Right, I'm going to pull a couple of Moonology. I love that. That's beautiful. I'm going to pull a couple of Moonology just to get some overall energy. What advice do you have for Libra as overall cards, please, Spirit, for the month of November in their love life? Ooh, they're throwing everything about. I'm going to do those again. Thank you. Yeah, so they're saying adjustments are required. Well, we know that because we know that there are some adjustments with this person because they're being very guarded. So, you know, they're asking you to open your intuition, Libra, to enable you to get to know this person and to be patient with this person while they're opening their heart again to you. Nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, so they're saying, look, you need to make these adjustments, because if you don't make the adjustments, if you take this person at face value, Libra, then nothing will come of it. But if you give this person some time and get to know them, then, you know, there may be some back and forth energy around this person. He or she may be, you know, going out on a date with you and feeling quite enthusiastic one moment, and then you don't hear from them for a week, you know. You may get a bit of that, but that's just them pulling back out of fear. This is not a reflection on how they feel about you. So they're saying, you know, if you took that at face value, you could actually miss out on this relationship developing. And therefore nothing would come of this situation. But if the adjustments are made and you use your intuition and you think, actually, I still see something in this person that I'm really interested in, and I think we have this connection, then, you know, it's going to be a lot more positive. Let's see what they've given us here. Yeah, they're saying communication is the key. You may have to be patient. It may take this person a little while to be very open with you, but it will be the key. Let me just see what this one is. Yeah, and look at it. A new romantic cycle begins. So it's all about being patient. It's all about making some adjustments, you know, being patient with that person. As I said, you're not there to rescue them. We know that you're on your right path if you do pursue this relationship, as long as they're not causing you harm, Libra. I must say that. I've got nothing to say they would cause you any harm, but, you know, people who sometimes are very guarded can sometimes not treat you well in the interim, but you don't have to put up with that behaviour, is what I'm saying to you. But what we're seeing here is that, you know, if you are pursuing this relationship, then, you know, we end with the Lovers card and the Temple path, which is you on the right path with this person. So, wow, Libra, is all I can say. That is a beautiful reading for you. I love that. I'm always enthusiastic about the readings, whatever, but this is lovely because it's really solid. It feels solid and it's so positive at the end. So do let me know what resonates, Libra. If you enjoyed the reading, please drop me a like. It just helps the videos to be seen more. Equally, I would love you to subscribe and join our happy flock. Don't forget to click the notification bell. If you are interested in the work and career readings for November, they're already on the site, so on the channel, I mean, so have a look at that. Yeah, I think that's about it. So enjoy the rest of November. The December readings hopefully will be out by the beginning of December, because I will have caught up with everything by then. So take care, Libra. If anybody would like to book a personal reading, then please read the information down below. Okay, take care, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.